Hi everyone back home, just thought I'd show you a little bit around Gothenburg just so you can see my life. I'll take you outside now and you'll have to come with me. You'll see just behind me as I'm leaving my apartment, little dog Honey. He's gorgeous. So this is my Gothenburg life. I have to lock the door before I go out. Boring detail but necessary. So, here we go. People are going to think I'm crazy because I'm going to be talking to myself as I walk out. Yeah, varsågod. So, as you can see, there's people to speak to everywhere. As you step outside my apartment, there's snow all around at the moment, and up above you have to be careful because there's ice coming out, or melting down, so it's a little bit dangerous at times. See a beautiful sunset out to the west, and as we cross the road we can see the bar next door to my place. So there's a bar called somw, and across the road there's one called Charlie's Englar, which is Charlie's Angels, and both of these places are great because of the fact they serve 29 krona ciders and beer, which is reasonably cheap. It's a pint for that price, and that's around about $7 or so. So we're walking across the park now. There's a great big park here, as you can see. I'll try and lift the camera up and you can see the expanse of how much snow there is about. It's pretty amazing. Over on the other side of the road, it's equally as beautiful. There's some sculpture in the park, there's snow on the trees. You can see this tree here, the snow on the top sides of all the trees. So we're walking along in towards the centre of town at the moment. So we'll actually walk through one of these parks. You can see there's somebody walking through there. And as we walk in towards town, I'll try and show you about a bit. It's a really nice view off to the left as the sun goes down here. It's even more beautiful when it's snowing. So, crossing the road again, you can see everyone in their winter clothes. I've come out without a beanie on, so I'm quite cold, but everyone's wearing them here. I'm also dying because I've got frozen fingers, because I don't have a glove on while I'm recording this. So, as we walk along, you can see, maybe in the distance, there's trams here. And the trams are a little bit like Melbourne trams, but you're a lot more relieved when you get on board a tram. I just slipped then. When you get on board a tram here, they're a lot warmer than the outside air temperature, so you really do appreciate them. But there's a beautiful tree just here I really like. It's just covered in snow. So we're walking at the moment towards the Göta Canal, which is the channel or river that runs through town. It's frozen over at the moment, so very cold, very white at the moment. It's actually been funny at times when it's been a really cold night. I think some of the local youths have had a bit of fun and thrown bikes off the bridge onto the ice to test how strong it is. And they've also thrown off shopping trolleys as well. But when they've done that, they've obviously seen it's strong enough to walk on, and you'll occasionally see footprints going right down the middle of the canal, which is pretty amazing. So you can actually see, you can see some footprints I think at the moment down there, down on the canal. So somebody's been brave enough to go out there, but kind of think it wouldn't be me. So over on the left you can see the canal as well. You can also see coming up the store on the corner here. It's called somw, and what that is, somw is the state-controlled liquor store, and so there's no regular bottle shops, there's no drive-through bottle shops or anything like that. They only have this place, and it's run by the state. Its opening hours are pretty prohibited. I'll come up. It's got here opening times. You see, Monday to Wednesday, 10 till 18. So all the times here are in 24-hour clocks. Thursday, 10 till 19, so 10 till 7 p.m. Friday, 10 till 6 again, and Saturday, only 10 till 3 o'clock. So you could imagine if in Australia we only had 10 till 3 o'clock on a Saturday, I think the nation would stop and protest. Over there, you can see this big building. That's Saluhallen, which is like a market hall, so a marketplace, a little bit like the Queen Victoria markets, and they sell fresh fish, meat, and the like there, mainly fish, and they actually have restaurants in there as well, and they make a really mean grilled beef patty with this great sauce, the lingonberry sauce and gravy and potatoes, and it's very, very nice. So as we walk through, see some of the shops, so we go along, you can see it's really busy. It's about 5 o'clock at the moment, and you see lots of people out in the street. This is really common here. Everyone walks everywhere because Gothenburg's such a small town, so it's really common to see lots of people about. And it's kind of nice. Like, everyone's very, very sensibly dressed, and they have an expression here in Sweden in terms of being sensibly dressed, or warmly dressed at least. Ingen dåligt väder, bara dålig kläder, and that means that there's no bad weather, just bad clothes, and that's pretty right. On the ground, you see like cobblestones, and you see to the left of the screen, you'll see it's kind of shiny. The shiny stuff you don't walk on, that's ice, and when you walk on that, you fall over pretty quickly, unless you find some gridded areas, so stones and that side of things. So you learn very quickly, walk on slushy stuff or stones and that kind of thing. See people enjoying their dinner, nice restaurants. It's really warm in the restaurants, so good incentive to get inside. So as we walk through, we're looking towards, well, sorry, I'm walking on the shiny stuff, which I shouldn't do. You see the trams ahead, and we're heading towards the centre of the city. So the centre of the city is based around a shopping centre of sorts. It's more like streets that are covered and with market, shops on either side, and it's called Nordstan. So as we walk in, not that far away from it, from where we live, so we live on a really good street, really close to town, and as we come in, you can look along here. This is Kungsborg. Whoa, I just slipped majorly. This is